So I've just hit the Elite Division on FC24 and I want to help as many of you guys as possible to get the most wins for the upcoming weekend leagues. Leave a like if you enjoy and subscribe for more tips. If you want the cheapest FC24 coins to get ahead of the competition, check out MMOEXP by clicking the link down below and use code JambooUK for 5% off. So we're going to get straight into it here, and the way this is going to work is I just want to show you guys different things that I'm doing in games, which hopefully you can take into your own game and add it to get more wins in Foot Champions. So you can see straight away we're using the R1 dribbling. I did do a separate video on this. If you want to check that out, just click on my channel and look at yesterday's video. You can see the pace we move at and how we're able to turn so quickly. And we get into this area, which in my opinion is the area that you always want to try and get your attacks in. You want to start off out wide and then cut the ball into the middle here, especially when you've got a player like Messi. And you can see we spread the play. We started off on the right wing. We're going to play the ball down the left. And our aim here is to try and cut inside. We used an L1 sprint boost with Mendy to get round his fullback. And we're looking for those cutbacks in on goal. We get super unlucky. Could have been a penalty on another day, but you can see straight away we've just started the game and we're already adding in those fundamentals to try and beat our opponent. So this is one way that I like to play out of the back. You can see I've got the ball with my midfielder, and what you want to do is you pass back to your fullback, just wait a little bit, and then you've got another ball there down the line. From there you can play the ball into the middle and start off attacks here. This is another position that I like being in, and I quite often use a driven pass, which is R1 and then the pass button into my striker's feet, and then from there an L1 sprint boost to try and get round him. You can see there we nearly accelerate away, but it's good defending from our opponent. I do perform an offside trap there, as you can see, even though we're miles away from my goal. It's a tool that I use to try and push my team up the pitch more and just make it harder for my opponent to actually play out. So you can see here my line is quite high and we are able to win the ball back and go on another attack. I feel like one of the best ways of attacking on this game is spreading the play. So you can see here, I get the ball with my left back, and then it's all about just switching. You can see all of his team are more on the right side of the pitch. So spraying the ball up to our other fullback when we just had it with the opposite one is a really useful thing. You may see there, we perform a player lock. To do that, you just click in both of the sticks, and then you right stick switch to a player off the ball, and you can see I've dragged him into space so that he's ready to receive a pass. We do a step over boost there to get a bit of space, but it is a great save from Neuer. This is my corner that I try and use all the time when possible. It doesn't work in this particular scenario, but you guys can see the idea. So I pass the ball short. We try and beat the first defender and then go for a back stick cross, but he does deal with it quite well. So this is going to be our first goal. You can see we step in and win the ball back, and then we look to break at pace. Quick passes into the forwards. We're using the L1 pass to trigger players on runs. You can also just look at a player and press L1, and that's going to send them on a run too. But we get the ball to the edge of the box, a nice driven pass into our forwards, and then we use the R1 dribbling, and just look at the feet of Danjuma here. You can just turn and twist away, and then we find the back of the net with just a low driven shot, which all you have to do is put low power into your finish. So our opponent does have the ball with his keeper here, and when this is the case and they want to play out short, I always do my best to be super aggressive. We do spam another offside trap, as you'll see in the bottom right, and I'm just doing everything I can here to pile pressure onto my opponent. My general rule is that when the ball is in their half, I will go like full out pressing and taking risks, and then when the ball goes to my half, I'll be a little bit more passive. But we step in and win the ball, and then when we're in this position, he's only got a one-player advantage. We've got 3 attackers to his 4 defenders, and it's very easy to create a chance like this. So a little bit of quick play. We do use a step over to change our direction, driven pass, and then a first time ball into the striker, and then we do finesse round the keeper for an easy goal. Here our opponent's on a counter-attack, and it's very important to make sure that you're tracking those runs in behind. You can see here that I've right stick switched to our furthest defender back, in order to try and cut out any potential through pass danger. So you can see here we're in a pretty good position where we can just step across, win the ball back, and then play the ball out from there. One thing to sort of remember is that when you win the ball back, I see way too many people just spamming the pass button and losing the ball straight away. Make sure your priority when you win the ball back in this game is to actually keep possession rather than, you know, just trying to fly forward and actually end up giving away some easy goals. But you can see we played pretty direct, a nice over the top through ball, and then we do go for a Trivela there, which are extremely OP, but on this occasion Neuer is able to catch. So this is a goal I really like, and it's a pattern of play that you can take advantage of against people that maybe aren't quite as good at defending. So you can see here we do get the ball with our cam. We're just going to play a little 1-2 here between the two strikers. So this is something you can do very often. He's controlling his centre back and he's going to drag him out towards the guy with the ball. So a quick little 1-2 here, and we're able to just play a nice over the top through ball. Maybe I could have just done a ground pass anyway, but these over the top through balls are super OP. And then from there, just a low powered finish, and when the keeper's rushing out, he's never ever going to be able to stop that. I'm giving you guys EAFC points every day for the next month. Just subscribe and comment down below for a chance to win. So our opponent does win the ball back, but we're spamming off side traps and pressing again. And we're able to win the ball in a super dangerous position here. And if you're ever in this position, you may get caught in two minds. You know, what should I do? Should I try and finesse shot into the back post? Should I look for the extra pass? Well, it's never been easier on any FIFA than what it is on FC24. So if you watch here, we're just slowly walking, you know, at literally a walking pace, waiting for the keeper to come out. As soon as they get anywhere near you, all you have to do is turn with the left stick and the keeper will fall to the ground. It's probably going to end up getting patched at some point because it's way too easy to go around the keeper, but that is all you have to do. So here you're going to see an example of the player lock, which in my opinion is one of the most important things to learn in FC24. So we get the ball out wide here, and you know, you've got a small chance that if you just cross the ball in from this position, maybe it'll work, but it's sort of blocked out by that defender. We're going to trigger a player lock here and actually move Messi further back towards that back post. And then you see from there, we've got all the space. His defender misses the header and we can get an easy goal. We'll watch that one back again because I feel like this is super important. Trigger the player lock and it just makes it so easy. We're running Messi back, misses the header. And then obviously the headers are manual as well. So make sure that you're actually aiming towards the goal and not the corner flag. If you have any questions about any of this, please let me know in the comments and I'll reply to everyone. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe because I'd love to hit 100k one day. Thank you for watching.